and welcome to Rawson Park once again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Tri-Wiz Cup contenders, fruiterers, fishmongers, COVID protectors and COVID conspirators, Dictator Tan and Princess Palaszczuk. Here we go once again, drawn together by that marvellous spectacle, Mosman Junior Rugby. It's time to tackle the low and grab the ball, spread the ball wide, run against the tide and to sink the slipper and time another exciting instalment of Hartman's Heroes. Evo, it's over to you. Thanks very much, Cedric. Marvellous afternoon here, although the weather looks like it's conspiring against us. Clovelly already on the field. Waverton taking their time, and the rain's beginning to fall down here at Rawson Park. Now, for the first time ever in my commentating history, I've actually been given a team list. Now, it remains to be seen if the numbers are accurate, but we'll have a bit of a go, and I have bought my glasses, so we'll just see how well they work. So if I just quickly run through the Mosman side, I've been given some nicknames, and I may have amended them. So at number 1, we've got Harry Scammell, the auctioneer, Tommy Nutt, the nutty professor, Henry Crooks, the big bopper or the purple people eater, Lincoln Ruperl, Abraham Lincoln, or the president as I like to call him, Monty Douglas, sometimes known as Monty Python, or John Cleese as I like to call him, Saxon Smith Zippy or Ever Ready, Tommy Davis Twinkle Toes or Fred Flintstone, and I'm reading this as the guys run out on the ground, Will Hatfield MVP or the Vice President, Zach Brown, the Whiz, Cooper Sparks, Rock and Roll, Hugo Higgins, the Bolt, Angus Edwards, the Scarlet Pimpernel, Seamus Tyson, Right Said Fred, and Nick Clinton, Tommy, after the Pinball Wizard. Goodness me, I'm very glad I'm not Sir this afternoon. That doesn't look very comfortable out there. He's having a chat with the boys out there, just making sure they're ready and keen to play. And we should welcome Clovelly to Rawson Park. Their coach, Jack Singleton, very keen to take on the Whales. Something of a grudge match, this one. Some history there I'm not quite aware of. Both coaches very quiet about that. Here we go. Mosman to get us underway, deep into Clovelly territory. The rain tumbling down here. White headgear for Clovelly going up hard. Number 8 on his back. And look at that. Oh, and look, there's Billy the Greek in the crowd. I wonder what he's doing. Goodness me, I'm sure Jack will have a word about that. Anyway, we've got a bit of a ruck formed there on the 22, deep in Clovelly territory. Fluorescent headgear. I'm sorry, boys. The nicknames aren't working because I can't see the numbers on the back of your jerseys. Just a little bit too far away from me. Consequence of getting old. Number 10. 10? Who's that? Oh, that was the Whiz. The Whiz has got it out wide. No, it wasn't. It was the Vice President. Goodness me, how embarrassing. Oh, dear. Clovelly with a fundamental error there. Coach Singleton won't be happy with that at all. So we're coming back for a penalty for a knock-on in between the 5 and the 22 in Clovelly's half. As I said before, a bit of a grudge match this. Some history there from past seasons. Something to do with the referee allowing time to go on and the Clovelly win, but I don't exactly know what the story is. Anyway, a bit of a scrum. Mosman Wales are dominating that scrum. And they come out with the ball against the feet. Look at that. And there we go. And that'd be the Whiz going over. The Wizard of Oz, Zach Brown, going over to score a try. And the first score for Mosman. So that'll be 5-0 to Mosman with a kick to come. I've been told by Coach Boozy it's Angus Edwards. So Coach Smith has led me astray and given me the wrong bloody team list. Just as well I've got Coach Boozy up here in the soundproof booth, able to correct Coach Smith's inaccuracies. Here we go. So we've got, I think, the Vice President about to kick for goal to do the conversion. Interesting technique. One step back and he's very direct going forward. Oh, and just off to the left. So that'll make the score remaining at 5, Mosman Wales, Clovelly 0. So it may be that was Angus Edwards, as Director of Coaching Boozy has correctly pointed out. And here we go again. Clovelly get us underway. Deep into Mosman territory. The Wales fighting on though. A ruck forms. Sir unsure which way to go. He's back and forward and back and forward. Just wait a minute and he'll blow a penalty, I'm sure. There we go. The Clovelly's got the ball out. Red headgear driving forward. Courageous effort from the young man. And for some reason the AR's getting upset on the other side of the ground. Not sure what that's all about. Sir has found a penalty. He's playing advantage at the moment for a knock-on. The inside ball to green headgear. Who's that in the fluorescent boots? I can't see his number. He's running at me. Goodness me. Phil Kearns would have a crack at me for my professionalism. Right, Sir's found another penalty. It'll be a Clovelly ball. Just the other side of the 10 metre. A scrum. Big push here required from the Wales. Sir with his arm out. I'm not sure if he's got a cramp or he just likes doing that. There's the big push from the Wales. Dominating the scrum, Wales. There we go, red headgear for Clovelly. What a great run. Tremendous. A good tackle from the Wales, though. Driving on now. And Sir's got his arm out yet again. There we go. So it'll be a quick tap and go from the Wales. Good work into fluorescent headgear. Into the big bopper. And there we go forward again. A good offload. Making metres there. Oh, great distribution from the halfback. My computer screen's gone black. There we are. I think halfback is Tommy Davis, Twinkle Toes, or sometimes known as Fred Flintstone. Here we go again, getting the ball out wide. Isn't that good use? Good use of the ball. Fantastic stuff. Clovelly trying desperately to stop this man. I can't read the number on his back. I think it's 14. And that'll be Angus Edwards, the Scarlet Pimpernel. Not bad for an intercept, I'm told. Oh, look at this. Now we've got dark headgear. Hugo Higgins, the Bolt. He's run away with the ball. How did they catch him? And a turnover. Clovelly moving the ball well. Look at that, driving up there. He's running away from them. Goodness me, until tracked down. Who was that boy? Championship tackle. Absolutely tremendous. Well done. Sir's blown up a penalty. Quick tap and go from Clovelly. Going forward now, a ruck forms. Mosman attempting to clean out there. Clovelly firm in protecting the ball. Oh, look at that. What a tremendous... Well, I'd have to disagree with Sir there. Great play from the Mosman Wales, but as they should, disciplined, moving back. Here we go again. Clovelly run into a wall of blue. Excuse me while I have some refreshment. Oh, turnover ball. Mosman Wales grabbing the ball. Good tackle from the Clovelly boys. Fluorescent headgear out to red boots, out to no headgear, out to green headgear. Fantastic run of play there. Oh, it was the Scarlet Pimpernel, I'm sorry, who's grabbed that. Tremendous stuff. Goodness me. I probably shouldn't say this, but Director of Coaching Nick Boozy apparently has an opinion about the reffing at the moment. Look at Mosman Wales go. Dear, oh dear. Treacherous, that cricket pitch in the middle. Can bring anybody unstuck. And wouldn't you know it, Sir's blown up a penalty. So we're going to have a scrum just into Mosman territory. It'll be a Clovelly feed. And once again, will require a big push by the Wales. Halfback Fred Flintstone giving direction there, as he should. Oh, driven back well by the Wales. The Clovelly team not sure what to do and how to combat that. Great tackle there in the middle. I'm sure Coach Singleton's feeling anxious. He won't like the way this game started. Few glimmers of hope for his team, though. Here we go. A Mosman ball on the outer side, and AR's given it to Clovelly. I'm sure that's accurate. I just can't quite see from here. So we'll have a line out on the other side of the ground. Clovelly throw short to the front. What a surprise. Ball goes to ground. There's a ruck. Good clean out from the Mosman Wales. They'll pilfer it here. No. Clovelly have picked up the ball, and look at this young man go. Fantastic stuff. Good on him. Ran through the Mosman defence like they were a turnstile at Myers. Just tremendous stuff. Oh, Clovelly moving the ball around. They're a little bit short on options now. A little bit of blowfly rugby going on. All of them around the ball. I'm not sure that's Coach Singleton's strategy. Nonetheless, it appears to be being employed by the boys. Running up now. Ball out in front. There's that bloody pole in my way again. Intercept! Goodness me, the Scarlet Pimpernel's got away with it again. Great stuff. We've got a ruck formed and Clovelly, and wouldn't you know it, Sir's blown it up again. For a knock on. Apparently he hasn't heard of advantage before, but anyway, we must abide by his rules, and all the boys are doing so, as they should. Great discipline from both sides listening to Sir. We should thank the parents that are braving the conditions down here. There's a cyclonic wind going on down there. Oh, there's a drop ball, but apparently Sir hasn't seen that. So Clovelly continue. Great defence from the Wales. Super stuff that. Pressure. And Sir's found a penalty for another knock on going to the Wales. Now, unfortunately, the wind has blown away the sponsor's sign, so I'm going to have to do it from memory, which puts us all in peril. We'll do that momentarily. Sir's moving the scrum on. Good drive from Mosman. It'll be a Mosman feed. There it goes in. Oh dear, Sir, collapsing. He's come forward. He's giving a bit of tuition to the front rows of both sides. Good on him for doing so. Here we go. Big drive from the Mosman players. Oh, and they've wheeled it around beautifully, using the backs. Coach Smith has drilled these boys so well under the mentoring of Director of Coaching Nick Boozy. The dynamic duo, as they're known around here. Ruck forming on the other side there. Out to Mosman, using the backs well. Oh, he's tried to run back the other side. Why would you go back into traffic? Sir's found a penalty for a knock-on. Once again, we're going to have to teach this ref that there's other pages in the law book. Here we go. Clovelly with the ball, running up hard. Mosman defends staunch. Clovelly bunched around the ball, probably over-resourcing the ruck a little bit. And we're going to have a scrum just shy of halfway, almost in the middle of the ground. It'll be a Clovelly feed. Not sure what this penalty's for. Probably something Sir's made up, as he might need a rest. So we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors, Richard Crooks Constructions, the Buena Vista Hotel, the place I like to drink, Sydney Slice, A Taste of India, Vision Personal Training, Design and Construct, and anybody else I've forgotten. Here we go. Clovelly scrum just a little bit higher than the Mosman boys, and as a result, the Mosman boys winning most of the scrum. Here we go again. Mosman great off the line, great line speed, shutting down that Clovelly attack, robbing them of any momentum they've had, and they've pilfered the ball. Fantastic stuff. I can't see his number. Great stuff. Might have been John Cleese, if I'm not mistaken. John, also known as Monty Douglas. Oh, good work. And there it is. Out to Hugo Higgins, back inside to someone I don't know. And we brought down a ruck there. Mosman committing a lot of resource to that ruck, but drawing the defence in also. Use the advantage of out wide. There's a gap and he wanders through it. Goodness me. Like he's shopping at Amazon. Just wandering through the aisles. Great try, Mosman. Or has Sir come up with some other alternative result? No, we've got a try. So that'll be Mosman Wales 10, Clovelly 0 with the kick to come. I forgot to mention earlier, the Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation. Please go to their website, and if you could possibly do so, please donate. Due to these COVID conditions, the Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation hasn't been able to run its normal fundraising functions, so they're relying on the goodwill of all the people of New South Wales to show some initiative and perhaps do some burpees for boobs. You can find out all about that at the Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation website. Right, so here's the technique. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 sideways. I'm looking for the knee lift. There it is. And 1 step back and a kick through the ball. Oh, and he's hit the post. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So the score remains Mosman Wales 10, Clovelly 0. So it'll be Clovelly to get us underway. Coach Smith set a quite distinct field for the kick-off, and there it is, deep into Mosman territory. And it'll be the big bopper. No, it's fluorescent headgear, and if I can see his number, I'll... oh, goodness me, if it's not the Bolt, I'll be surprised. Oh, it's the Vice President going forward. Look at that. Oh, Prez, and then we've got Tommy, the pinball wizard, grabbing the ball. And there's halfback giving it out with no headgear. I can't see his blasted number. I must have to change the prescription on my glasses. Well, perhaps I'll take them off. I think that was the auctioneer, Harry Scammell. Yeah. My cameraman, who has much younger eyes than I do, has confirmed that was the auctioneer, Harry Scammell, or as he's known at school, Scammell the Camel. Here we go again. So we're going to have a scrum right on the 5 metre. Wouldn't surprise me if 8 takes it off the back of the scrum here. And 9 goes blindside, and you use the width. Let's see what they're going to do. No. Oh, look at that. Great stuff. And another try to Mosman. That'll be Mosman Wales 15. I'm just trying to see who scored that. And I think it was Twinkle Toes, Fred Flintstone, who's put that over the line. Fantastic stuff. Let's see, who's our kicker this time? T being brought out by a very official-looking man in a fluorescent vest, but who's surprised by a fluorescent vest these days? So, this will be the Vice President to have a bit of a kick. Interesting. He's gone with the textbook. One knee on the ground, setting up the ball. Lining up the seam with the black dot, I'm sure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squat. I haven't seen that tonight. And 2 paces right to the right. 1 step back. No knee lift, which is interesting. Oh, and he's just gone the other side of the post to the left. So the score remains Mosman Wales 15, Clovelly 0. And it'll be Clovelly to get us underway. Surely Coach Singleton can't be happy with any of this at the moment. He might have to consult Billy the Greek, but then why would you do that? He's not really very good at whatever it is he does. Here we go. There's the kick-off. Oh, goodness me. Fantastic to the Vice President. Isn't he leading well? The President can do with some inspiration from him. Here we go. Oh, there's the purple people eater going through, the big bopper. Dark headgear, red boots, green headgear, fluorescent orange headgear, dancing inside, reminiscent of Fred Astaire. Great defence by Wales over the ruck there. And here we go with the purple people eater again, running through the defence. Goodness me. That defence about as useful as a chocolate teapot there. And here we go. Look at the Vice President go. He's having an outstanding game. Oh, Mosman running away with it again. They're over the 22. Oh, and Sirs found a knock-on. Goodness me. Good run there by the Mosman Wales. Clovelly in a little bit of disarray at the moment. Interesting to see what Coach Singleton says to them at half-time. And in case you heard that fridge door closing behind me, that wasn't me, which is unusual. Right, so we're having a scrum. Mosman Wales dominating once again. And just out of camera shot, I can see the minis warming up. Intense pack, the minis. So Sir's blown the scrum up. A little bit of tuition yet again. Probably pretty good for the boys. Learn a bit of respect for the ref. Or Sir, as I've come to know him. Here we go. Down in the scrum. Set. Big push from the Wales again. Clovelly searching for the ball in there. They finally got it out. Almost ran into Sir. Great tackle from the purple people eater. Over the ball again. Mosman may have pilfered it here. Difficult to see. Oh, goodness me. The players are frustrated as half as much as I am with this referee. Anyway, I shouldn't comment. Here we go. We've got a ruck formed. The other side of the 22. Oh, good run by the Clovelly player in the fluorescent boots. Gone down, a great prawn placement, and Sir playing advantage again. Goodness knows what for. Everybody on side. Richie McCaw will be very disappointed with that. And Clovelly running around the blind side. Interesting option, but it appears to have worked. Red headgear being taken down by the Mosman defence. Staunch defence from Mosman. Just tremendous stuff. Gargantuan effort from that young man. I wish I could see who it was. Here we go. Clovelly protecting the ball. Being driven back by the Mosman clean out. And they've pilfered it. Fantastic stuff. Oh, marvellous. There we go with the Vice President out to the green headgear. Use it wide. Oh, sir, that may have been high. And anything other than number 10s, I'd have given that a yellow card. Here we go. Quick tap and go. Over to the Vice President. Oh, dear. A schoolboy error, dare I say it, given these boys are of school age. A rookie error, let's say that. Or as Coach Smith normally says, 2 hands for beginners. Can't tell you how often he says that to me on a Wednesday night in our touch game. Right, that's half time here at Rawson Park. And the score is 15 Mosman Wales, Clovelly 0. I imagine it'll be a fairly inspirational speech from Coach Singleton at half time. There's a fairly determined walk there. He'll be taking the boys aside and giving them some encouragement. I think that's a good word. He'll be encouraging the boys to try a bit harder, think a little bit. It's very important in junior sport to give the team encouragement. Mosman huddle over there, quite intense. Coach Smith in the middle there, offering instruction. I'd imagine you just tell them to keep doing what they're doing, but I'm sure Smithy will come up with something interesting. So we can take a moment to thank the sponsors. Again, I'm doing it from memory because the blasted wind came through and took out the signs earlier. Richard Cook's Instructions, Sydney Slice, A Taste of India, Vision Personal Training, Design and Construction. Oh, bugger it, we'll put in my company, K2MC Corporate Advisory, and the Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation. And we'll be back in a moment. Now, I was hoping to have a couple of interesting chaps come up and join me in the soundproof booth at half time. A chap called Will Franklin, who plays out on the wing in the first grade Manly team, and another chap called Daly Bird, who's apparently quite a handy rugby player as well. I think they might be wandering around downstairs just picking up a few tips from these young men for their games during the weekend. And I can't see my boundary rider anywhere. He's probably sitting at home saying, I'd much rather be here warm and watching the broadcast rather than out here in the inclement weather. Now, we should be thanking our viewers right across the globe. We've apparently created a little bit of a following, and I would ask that anybody watching just click on the subscribe button. You don't have to do anything else. You're not going to get any rude emails and nothing from Pornhub. But it does allow us to do a few things that might enhance the broadcast if we get some more subscribers. So our target is 501. So I think we're at about 377 at the moment. But if we can tip it over to the 500, that'd be just tremendous. And we've got people watching in the UK, the USA, most of Eastern Europe. And I understand Vladimir Putin occasionally checks in. He does like to keep tabs on Mosman Junior Rugby, or Hartman's Heroes as we've come to know them. So here we are again. The teams coming out of their huddles, out on the ground again. It looks like it'll be Clovelly to get us underway. You can see the team for the next game warming up in the background. My golly, the intensity is second to none. Anyway, we'll focus on this game between the Mosman Whales and the Clovelly, I would say Clowns, but that'd be unfair. So, here they go. Clovelly to kick off. They are playing for a trophy this evening. I understand it's called the Sydney H. Grudge Cup, but I might be misinformed there. And I should mention that my commentary is done in a humorous spirit, so please, if I offend anybody, my apologies. If you've got any complaints, please write your name and address on your telephone number and send it to British Airways, Wimbledon, WD6. Here we go. Mosman gathering the ball beautifully, stopped by the intense Clovelly defence. Coach Singleton's obviously given them some very inspirational words at half-time, driving the Mosman player back. Mosman back, stand ready. Really quite obvious which way the ball's going. No, Clovelly have pinched it. Fantastic stuff from the Clovelly team. Really tremendous. It's an interesting strategy here. They've all bunched around the ball. Oh, well done, the Vice President. VP Higgins, we'll call him. He's had an outstanding game. He's in everything. There it is. Moving the ball beautifully. There we go. There's the fluorescent out to... Goodness me, it's so quick I can't catch up. Look at that. Oh, goodness me, that's got to be the bolt, surely. Fantastic. And running around underneath the post. What a good team, man. I'm just going to try and check his number. I'm fairly certain that was the bolt. Hugo Higgins. Great try. So the score now, Mosman Wales 20, Clovelly 0. It's a great evening down here at Rawson Park. Despite the slightly chilly conditions, the clouds were circling earlier. We were hopeful that they'd hold off. They've had a bit of a crack at some rain, but it has gone away. Here we go with the set. Large steps back, 4 of them, two to the left. Where's the knee lift? Are we getting a knee lift? There it is, and 1 step back, and the kick. What a great conversion. So that takes the score to Mosman Wales 22, Clovelly 0. I'd take a moment to mention my sponsors: Jack Daniels, Strombo Cider, Smirnoff Vodka, Tui's New, Victoria Bitter, basically anything that's sold at the Buena Vista Hotel. Here we go again. Clovelly to get us underway. Deep into Mosman territory. Oh dear, the purple people eaters pants that one, to use a Roy and HG euphemism. Or one of mine. Hands like a digital watch. Anyway, everybody's entitled to at least one mistake. Here we go again. We'll have a scrum just this side of the 22. Sir with his arm out. Sir, I think they already know who's getting the feed. Anyway, he obviously enjoys that. There we go. Big push from the Mosman Wales. Can't be more complimentary of that scrum. Very, very good. Inside, outside. Oh, marvellous stuff from the Clovelly team. Absolutely tremendous. Goodness me, the spirit in these boys is outstanding. There they go again, and Sir's found a penalty rewarding the Clovelly team. And oddly enough, it wasn't for a knock-on. He does know the other pages of the law book. Here we go. Quick tap and go. Good initiative by the Clovelly team. Out the back. Oh, marvellous stuff. Mosman steal the ball. Sir with his arm out playing advantage. Oh dear, a knock on. Sir will bring it back for the knock on. And we'll have a scrum just in front of the posts, in between the 22 and the 5 metre. Imagine if you got a black and white television, these teams will be very hard to tell apart. So for those of you with the black and white television, the Clovelly team are in the bright blue and white with the red numbers, and the Mosman team are in the slightly subdued navy blue and light blue with the white numbers. So I hope that clears things up for you. Mosman feed, and there we go. Moving the ball back for an inside step and a cutout pass. We haven't seen that for 2 weeks. Fantastically good cutout pass. In grade, we might call that a slider. Oh, and Clovelly have pilfered the ball. Perfect prawn placement from the Clovelly player. Try and say that fast. 3 times. Here we go. Oh, and Mosman have pilfered the ball again. Fantastic stuff. They do like a challenge, these Mosman boys. They keep running straight back into the defence. They've lost it again. Goodness me. So many changes. I was trying to think of something funny there to say and I couldn't. Anyway, Clovelly moving the ball out wide and once again running back into where all the defensive players are. Just keep going wide, buddy, and you'll score a try. Down the prawn placement. There it is, halfback throwing it out again. Lovely stuff. Oh, Mosman defence staunch. Off the line quickly. May have been a tad early. You won't worry about that. Sir missed it, so I will too. Driving the ball back. This Mosman team is so well drilled. I did speak to Coach Smith earlier during the week and he billed this as one of the bigger games of the year. Look at that. What is that man's name? Let's see what the number on his back is. 11. Look at that. That'd be the Bolt. Usain Bolt. Going up again. And who's this man in the pale headgear? Haven't seen him before. Might have had a quiet first half. Certainly getting involved now. On the ball out wide. So it was momentarily interrupted with a bit of orthodontic work for someone's mouth guard. And here we go again. Mosman across the try line for a score. So Mosman Wales 27, Clovelly 0. And we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors. Richard Crooks Constructions, Sydney Slice, Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation, A Taste of India, Vision Personal Training, Harris Farms Markets. I apologise to Harris Farms Markets because I've only just remembered that they do sponsor the Hartman's Heroes. And now I've forgotten the next one. Isn't it? Anyway, we do need to thank our sponsors because they are the reason that our club keeps going. Right. The 2-knee on the ground line-up. 3 paces back. 2 to the right. A hand clasp. Haven't seen that before. Knee lift. And through it goes. Fantastic conversion. 29 Mosman Wales. Clovelly 0. So let me see if I can get through these sponsors. Richard Crooks Constructions, Sydney Slice, Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation, Design and Construct, A Taste of India, Harris Markets, Invest Smart. Again, apologies to Invest Smart, I missed them earlier. And of course my company, K2MC Corporate Advisory. Here we go again. Clovelly to get us underway. Goodness me, he's gone back further than Dennis Lilly. Anyway, ball up, deep into Mosman territory. Mosman gather, running the ball forward now. Goodness me, a step sideways, a step forward. And fluorescent headgear going around. I can't see the guy's number. Goodness me. Yes, his number's actually not on. What a fantastic try. Outstanding. And he's had the foresight to go around under the posts, or the vision rather. I wish I could see his number. Cameraman's trying to help me, and if he can't read it, we're all in trouble. Number 15. Coach Smith has led me astray again. I apologise to the young man. That's an outstanding try. He's run, I'm sure, by the end of the night and after he's had a couple of beers, from coast to coast to score that one. Just tremendous. A really super effort, that. Here we go with the conversion. Oh dear, 4 large steps, 2 left, and a knee lift, I'm hopeful. Is it coming? There we go, and 1 step back and forward, and doing the try scorer justice, a conversion. So that'll be 31 Mosman Wales, Clovelly 0. It's actually quite a pleasant evening out here this evening. We were a little bit anxious about the lights earlier. Mosman Council have come through for us yet again, ensuring that the lights are on. There's the kick. Low trajectory kick. Well gathered by the try scorer. Oh, look at this. He's going to have another crack. Goodness me. Unstoppable, this man. Oh, out to the Vice President. No, is it the Vice President? No, that's rock and roll. Cooper Sparks, sometimes known as high voltage. But I've taken the liberty to change that with an AC/DC reference. Here we go, inside, no headgear. Goodness me, he's driving on, support from his teammates. Great team game rugby. Here we go, halfback choosing to go to the short side. And there's the Vice President again. And then we've gone with the Scarlet Pimpernel. Here we go. Out, across, another cut-out pass, just tremendous. Use the winger. Fantastic use of the ball. Thanks very much, sir. Not sure what the problem with that was. Looked flat from here. Clearly not from his point of view. Perhaps he should borrow my spectacles. Anyway, here we go again. We're going to have a scrum. Right in the centre of the ground, in between the 22 and the 10 metre in Clovelly territory. Here we go. Big push once again. Clovelly get away with it this time. Oh, great step. Vice President not to be fooled, as you'd expect. Oh, that'll be my friend Jack Daniels turning up. Here we go. Pushing on, pushing on. Fantastic stuff over the 22 into Clovelly's territory. Mosman driving on. They'll use the winger this time. No, they won't. He's gone himself, their halfback. Ball trickles out. They're going to push that, continue to push that line. Sir with his arm out for advantage. We might go over for a try here. And there it is. Another try. Fantastic stuff. And my scorer has updated the scoreboard. So we were currently at 36. And now we're at 41. Isn't my maths amazing? I can add 36 and 5. Clovelly 0. Coach Singleton beside himself down there on the sideline. Clearly he can't rely on Billy the Greek, his assistant coach. Although I might be taking liberties there, I'm not sure if Billy's an implant. Here we go. So another kicker. Coach Smith obviously going with a left side and a right side kicker. So we're on the eastern side of the ground. A 2-knee preparation followed by a 1-knee preparation. Standing up now, hunching over the ball, making sure the seam's in line with the dot. Not happy with that, so he's going a 1.5 step followed by a 2-step back, 2 to the left, 1 step back and straight forward. And no conversion. A hurried preparation there for the kick. Anyway, the score remains at 41 Mosman Wales, Clovelly 0. And the wind just starting to pick up here in the cauldron. Thank goodness I've got marvellous double glazing in the soundproof booth. I'll be warm and toasty while those dedicated parents are standing there shivering. Here we go. There's the low trajectory kickoff. Gathered well by the Mosman boy. Bringing it up forward. It's over the 22, over the 10 now. Well, not quite. Clovelly still resilient in their defence. Mosman, a marvellous step inside by Red Boots. And coming wide again. And then throws it out wide. Look at this. Absolutely tremendous. That'll be the bolt. He's going for the line. Look at that. He's running away from all of them. Goodness me, the bolt has struck again and under the posts. So that brings the score to Mosman Wales 46, Clovelly 0. And take a moment to thank our sponsors, Richard Crooks Constructions, A Taste of India, Vision Personal Training, InvestSmart, Harris Farms Markets, Design and Construct, the Buna Hotel, where I spend most of my days. And of course my company, K2MC Corporate Advisory. We should also mention the Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation and Burpees for Boobs. I might be doing some of those later. Here we go. Right, this concentrator set up 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 steps to the left. And I'm looking forward to this knee lift. Very elegant. And there it is. And 1 step back. And there we go. And once again, the conversion through. So that brings the score to Mosman Wales 48, Clovelly 0. Now, here we go. We're underway again. Sorry, I was quickly signing a couple of autographs with the fan downstairs. Here we go. Look at this. The Vice President's got the ball. The bolt lurking threateningly. The courage of these young men is just extraordinary. Over the top, driving on. Moving the ball well. Oh, sorry, I very nearly used a little blue language there. And I remembered this is a G time slot. There we go, Vice President. Into fluorescent boots out wide. Oh, look at this. This is just tremendous stuff. Goodness me. Sign these boys up for next year. I imagine Coach Collard, our first grade Colts coach, is looking at these boys. It'll be the future of Mosman rugby here. We go again. Oh dear. Clovelly have pilfered it, only to be brought down by the Mosman defence, and they've stolen the ball again. Goodness me. I'm wondering if Mr. Pocock's not out there. Clovelly desperate in their defence. Bring the ball down, a ruck form. Sir's got his arm stuck out again. Oh, and Mosman taking the quick tap, using the initiative, heading toward the line. They go over, and there's that blasted pole again. Here we go. Oh, there's the purple people eater, driving forward toward the line, using his strength to his advantage. Should do more of that. And Sir with his arm out again. How you can do that and have Mosman have the advantage, I'm not sure. But anyway, perhaps he's looking at a different law book. Clovelly clear out, gathered by the... And he'll bring it back for, you guessed it, a knock on. I think there was about 15 other penalties in there, but he's chosen the knock on. No prizes for guessing his favourite penalty. I shouldn't actually give the referees so much of a hard time because they do a good job. They're not quite volunteers, but without them, the games don't happen. And again, my commentary is in jest, so if anybody takes offence, I apologise. I'm not sure what I can do about it, but I'll apologise anyway. Ball's out. Oh, great stuff from the halfback. Rock kicked straight down the throat of the fullback of the Mosman team, driving forward toward the line now. Mosman set their attack, and Sir has found a penalty for offside, I believe. Here we go. Halfback doing a tremendous job for Clovelly. A long place, beautiful long place. Could teach some of my players that. Mosman defence again, impenetrable. Just stupendous, the Mosman defence. Driving forward, and we managed to pilfer the ball again. Apologise for the little break there. I was just interrupted by a pole. Driving toward the line. Looking to go harder. Sir's blown it up. It just looks to me like he's flailing his arms about, but he has got an arm out to Mosman. And he's called it again for a knock on. And there's a quick tap and go. Mosman driving toward the line. You can't score against the post, boys. You've got to actually put the ball down. And Sir's got his arm out again. Right. So we're going to have a scrum on the 5 metre on the western goal post, just in line with that there. Or is he called full time? He's called full time. Goodness me, flails his arms out for all sorts of penalties and doesn't do anything for full time. Well, congratulations, Mosman Wales. A well-deserved victory and possession of the Sydney H. Grudge Cup. Apologise if I haven't pronounced that properly or it has a different name. Commiserations to Coach Singleton and congratulations to Coach Smith, ably assisted by Director of Coaching Nick Boozy, who did vacate the soundproof booth and went down on the sideline to offer some words of advice. But again, played in good spirits here at Rawson Park. And we'll thank our sponsors, Sydney Slice, Richard Crooks Constructions, A Taste of India, Vision Personal Training, the Buena Vista Hotel, where I like to drink, Harris Farm Markets, Invest Smart, and of course my company, K2MC. just take a moment now. They're going to present the Grudge Cup as it's come to be known. And my mistake, I was supposed to thank some viewers at Caves Beach, Sunshine Coasts, Ballarat, Oodnadatta, Nuriupa, Terrigal, and of course that well-known holiday destination, Groot Island. We've got viewers right across the globe now. Thanks all for watching and listening. And as I said, please, if you are watching, subscribe and we can keep this going and have a bit of fun. I hope everybody enjoys it. We'll be back momentarily. Right, our next game about to get underway. Mosman Wales versus Seaforth in the under-9s. Interesting clash this. Very intense. A lot of rivalry between the two clubs. So bringing both captains in for a bit of a chat. In fact, he's making it a group chat, just so everybody's clear on instruction. I'm just going to take a moment while Sir's having a chat, and I'll be back with you momentarily. I may miss the start, so you can blame me for that, but I'll be back very shortly. Right, apologies for that absence. Game underway here. Seaforth 10, Mosman 0. A little bit of controversy about these two teams coming together. Apparently it was a game put together at the last minute, so we'll thank Seaforth and Mosman for being able to organise a game of rugby. Marvellous conditions, albeit a little inclement. I used to like playing as a boy, albeit I grew up playing AFL. Consequently, my commentary is not that technical. Just tremendous to have a run around in the rain. Look at these Seaforth guys, very well drilled. Mosman still having a crack though, which is marvellous to see. The heart of these Mosman players, just beyond question. Seaforth running around outside. Yes, exploiting the defence. Mosman playing in half a pitch and a good try. Running around now. He's eventually going to put it down under the posts. Let's hope. There it is. Good to see the stand full. Well, as full as it can be, complying with the COVID principles. But good to see people coming out and watching these little guys run around and enjoy themselves. It's good to have the support from the parents and everybody associated with junior rugby in particular, not just Mosman Junior Rugby, but junior rugby in particular. Because that's where it all starts. So it'll be Mosman to get us underway. Forgive me, I looked away for a second and I don't know whether that conversion went through. Apparently it did, according to the cameraman here. Right. Underway again. Mosman to get us underway. Great to see the young fellas running around on the bigger pitch. Their first year experiencing this. It's a big step for them. Please forgive me, I'm going to sneeze. It's okay, don't sanitise your screens. I haven't got COVID. Here we go. Seaforth running up again, running outside the Mosman boys. Goodness me, it's a bit of a training run for Seaforth. Mosman boys putting in a valiant effort. But Seaforth unstoppable in their endeavour. But to Mosman boys' credit, they're still chasing him down, running under the posts again. So that'll be 22 to Seaforth, Mosman Wales 0. As the rain continues to tumble down here, we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors, Richard Crooks Constructions, Vision Personal Training, Harris Farms Markets, should I say, A Taste of India, Vision Personal Training. Did I mention Sydney Slice? K2MC Corporate Advisory, who has nothing to do with sponsoring the juniors, but that's my company. The Buena Vista Hotel, a great place to go and have a drink and something to eat. And of course, the Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation. So the conversion not going over there. So the score remains at 22 to Seaforth. Mosman 0. Great under-9s clash. What else would you be rather doing on a Friday night other than standing in the rain and the wind, watching some 8-year-olds run around and play a bit of rugby? I know what I'd rather be doing. There we go. There's the kick-off. Didn't quite go 10. Seaforth gather. There's a ruck formed over there. Mosman getting organised. There's Seaforth passing the ball out, running through the defence there, but Mosman not disheartened. They're still powering on. All credit to them. Seaforth in a little bit of disarray, not organised really well. The Mosman defence flying across the field. Oh, and there's a try-saving tackle from the young man, putting the Seaforth player into touch. Tremendous effort that. I'm not sure who that is, but that was just a gargantuan effort from him to tackle that player. He thought he was home and hosed. Not to be. Well done, Mosman. If I haven't said it enough, a tremendous evening for rugby. Anybody would think we're deep in Worcestershire in the middle of winter in England. Here we go. Mosman pinched the ball off the line out. Touch judge with his flag in the air. Which way is he going? Having a word with ref, and it'll be a C4 throw. Serve busily trying to get the troops in order. Not really sure what he's trying to do here. Not enough space there for mine. Anyway, I'm not in control. He is. There's the short throw to the front. Fluorescent headgear to aqua headgear, cutting back inside to where the defence is. How often do I say that? Here we go. Seaforth driving over the line, pushing forward. Oh, tremendous effort, Mosman. Fluorescent headgear heading towards the line for Seaforth. Just dropped short. Can't quite see it. And a try. A try to Seaforth. So that brings the score to 27 for Seaforth and 0 to Mosman. Tremendous under-9 clash this. Much anticipated during the week. Here we go with the kick. A little bit of an unorthodox preparation. There was no squat and running up. Oh, it's just come short. So the score remains at 27 to Seaforth and 0 to the Mosman Wales. Should acknowledge the effort of the assistant referees and the central referees. We may not always agree with them, but the game doesn't happen without those guys. And here we are, Mosman to get us underway again. Low trajectory kick, but effective. Mosman up, staunch in defence. The Seaforth boy running a marvellous line round the outside. Super effort that. Great effort from the Mosman defence. And the rain continuing to tumble down here. We've got a ruck on the outside and Sir's got his arm out. Goodness me, there must be a bit of pollen in the air. Not much of a soundproof booth. So you got a bit of pollen in here and causing me to sneeze. I am sorry. Here we go, Mosman with the ball, sidestepping, running rife through the Seaforth defence. Seaforth quite concentrated in the middle of the ground. An interesting strategy from their coach. Here they go again. Oh, great effort from the Mosman boy in the aqua headgear. Pulls him down. A try-saving tackle. A prawn placement from the Seaforth player. Oh, and for a moment I thought Mosman had pilfered the ball. Not to be. They have now, though. And forced into touch. So it'll be a line out. Closer to the 5 metre. Deep in Mosman territory. And it'll be a C4 throw. I must check the rules of the under-9s because that all seems far too congested to me. And the Seaforth player driving over the line, I think he thought the 5 metre was the try line. Sir's blown the whistle again, but hasn't signalled a try. But I believe it is. So the score now is 32 Seaforth, Mosman 0. Let's see what the kick technique is here. The no-knee technique. Oh, a turn away and drop. Oh, we have a place setter, then a squat to line the seam up with the black dot. Taking his time about this. Consulting Sir. I'm not sure he's going to help you, mate. No, he is. I'm not sure what's in the law book about that. That'll be a controversy one for the show on Sunday afternoon, I'm sure. Here we go. A roundhouse run-up and a great kick. Tremendous kick. A great conversion from the Seaforth player. That's 34 Seaforth, Mosman Wales 0. So we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors, Richard Crooks Constructions, Sydney Slice, A Taste of India, InvestSmart, the Buena Vista Hotel, Design and Construct, Vision Personal Training, Ray White Lower North Shore. Apologise to Ray White, I've just remembered they sponsor us as well. Goodness me, if I don't get sued for that, I don't know what's going on. Right. What's the decision here? Sir has the ball. Half time. Half time. How did I miss that? Okay, it'll be an intense discussion, I'm sure, from both coaches. And we'll be back in a moment. Right, so it'll be Seaforth to get us underway. Oh, and Jack Daniels has walked into the room again. Here we go. Seaforth to kick off. Mosman, as always, structured in their receipt of the ball. A couple of quick last strategic changes under instruction from coach. Mosman coaching staff doing an outstanding job with these boys. They've kept them enthused, notwithstanding the gargantuan opposition they're facing tonight. Still putting in a marvellous effort. Very enthusiastic parent there. Haven't even kicked the ball and he's telling him to get up on the line. Good on him. Very positive support. Isn't it amazing how many parents support the ref or cheer for him? Or perhaps that's my hearing. Anyway, Seaforth getting the ball. Forced to offload there. Ferocious tackling from the Mosman team. Absolutely ferocious. Pushing on hard. The rain sweeping across the ground now. The greenskeepers won't be happy with this. They want the cricket pitch in pristine condition for when they start in 3 or 4 months. Here we go, Seaforth pushing on again. Fluorescent boots, driving it up. Playing very narrow attack, the Seaforth team. Mosman not used to that. Here we go, they pilfered the ball. Well done, Mosman. Look at that. Should be spreading the defence a little bit wider. Great stuff, though. Oh, Mosman putting in a valiant effort. Absolutely tremendous stuff from the boys. Unfortunately, Seaforth spilling it again. Sorry, pilfering it again. Trying to run around the Mosman defence. To no avail, though. They've got him in all. He's got him in 3 minds there, not 2, 3. And he's had to run back inside. To be fair, the one boy drew the whole Mosman defence across the other side of the field. 3 of them now on him. Left and then right. He's just gone over. A try to the Seaforth team. Well done to that boy. So the score now, 39 Seaforth, 0 to the Mosman team. Seaforth very well drilled. Right, here we go with the kick-off. Interesting preparation, 1, 2, a bit of a zigzag there. I haven't seen that. And 3 steps forward and well short. Enough said about that technique. Seaforth 39, Mosman Wales 0. Probably just out of shot. The team warming up on the other side. There they come into the screen now. There's the kick. Parent suggesting they should chase the ball. Very good at the obvious, that parent. Anyway, here we go. Seaforth gathering the ball. Driving it forward. A little bit in 2 minds there as to what he should do. Mosman defence to be praised. They've kept their effort up all night. Pushing on. Good tackle there. Seaforth dropping the ball. And there we have Sir rewarding them for an effort. Get a penalty for the knock-on. Fluorescent headgear being quite animated from the Seaforth team. They have a bit of a scroll there. Sorry, we had a bit of a media scrum just here in the soundproof booth. That noise. You can see the rain tumbling down. A little bit heavier than anticipated. And thank you to the volunteers who run the lines out there and the parents keeping the children under control. Well, attempting to, if that's possible. Here we go. Preparing the scrum. Sir taking the time to instruct them once again. There we go. Oh, deception. Fantastic from the Mosman number 10. Chose to leave that one alone and let it go through to his inside centre. Great decision there. Mosman retained possession. Right. Can't quite see what's going on out there. There we go. Seaforth have managed to pilfer the ball. And Sir's blown it up for a penalty. A scrum. I'm going to hazard a guess because Sir's not giving me any indication whatsoever. Interesting, when it gets a bit wet, they're not so animated. I think it'll be a Mosman feed. There we go. A bit like a rugby league scrum, this. There we go. Going the short side. Mosman running around through the defence. Good effort. Outstanding effort, that. Support from the players. In fact, he's got the support of the whole team over there. Mosman now spreading a bit wide. Oh, Sir. Not releasing, apparently. That's a bit harsh on under nines. Anyway, it'll be a Seaforth penalty. The Mosman team very disciplined, getting back their 10. Seaforth with the tap and go, approaching the Mosman line. Quite a tussle there in the middle. The Mosman boys holding him up. Very good. Getting over the top. Great counter-rucking and pill for the ball as a result. Tremendous stuff. Courageous decision to run back into the defence there. Might have been wiser to step wide. Mosman retaining possession at this point, I think. I fear they might succumb to the Seaforth attack and lose possession. Tough to see in these conditions, though. Mosman retained possession. Dancing around out the back there. Great prawn placement under the conditions. Seaforth managed to pilfer the ball, though. And Sir finding a penalty. Again for not releasing. Mosman penalty? Or is he just telling them to get back? No, he's telling them to get back. 5 confused. You can imagine what the boys are feeling. Here we go. Seaforth with the ball. A tap and go, I would suggest. Ball out wide. Lost forward, Sir. Surely. And the whistle going yet again. Marvellous dedication from the parents, I should say, bringing the kids out to play on a night like tonight, particularly in inclement conditions out here. So we're going to have a scrum on the eastern side of the ground, in between the 5 metre and the 22. Where's Richie Benno when you need him? 2 for 2-4-2. Anyway, Mosman get the ball out the back. Coach has probably instructed them not to kick, as I instructed my son when he was 8 years old. Sometimes it is the best strategy, and Seaforth pinch the ball and go over the line. Try scored. So Seaforth 44, Mosman Wales 0. Take a moment to mention the sponsors: Richard Cook's Instructions, Sydney Slice, Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation, Vision Personal Training, Invest Smart, Design and Construct, Harris Farms Markets, Ray White, Lower North Shore, A Taste of India, and anybody else I've forgotten. Here we go. Kick right in front. Yet another kicker. Very deliberate approach. And, oh, unfortunate for the young man. Just hit the right of the post and falling away. So the score remains Seaforth 44, Mosman Wales 0. Tremendous effort from the Mosman Wales. I haven't seen a head drop or a terse word spoken between the boys. And here we go, underway again. Here we go with the kick. Oh, a fantastic kick. Mid-trajectory, very deep into the Seaforth territory. Mosman defence up quickly. Unfortunately, the tackling not on par with the kicking. There we go. We're just on halfway. Seaforth moving the ball beautifully. The Waratahs could learn something from these boys. Got a ruck forming on the other side. Either that or they're having a little bit of a dance. Driving forward the Mosman Whales. Fantastic stuff. Seaforth grabbed the ball yet again. Pulling on. Ball goes to ground. Chance for Mosman to pinch the ball. Seaforth regather. No, Mosman driving forward. Tremendous stuff from the boys. To be commended. Good initiative there. Sir's to be commended for his interpretation of the rules there. And Seaforth running along. A great try-saving tackle from that young man. The bloody pole's in my way again, so I can't see this superb rugby. Oh, great stuff from the Seaforth team. And an outstanding effort from the Mosman team. Some great tackles there. Not to be overlooked. These boys are putting in a tremendous effort. So the score now, Seaforth 49, Mosman 0. Coaching staff at Mosman doing an inspirational job. The boys, as I said earlier, haven't dropped their heads. They're in good spirits, not a terse word been spoken. The epitome of teamwork. Here we go, there's the kick. Unfortunately, just dropped short. So Fluorescent Boots not being able to make the conversion there. So the score remains Seaforth 49, Mosman Wales 0. So I just once again encourage anybody who's watching, listening, to subscribe to the Mosman Rugby channel. If we get over 500 subscribers, and I think we're at about 420 at the moment, we're getting close, we can do some interesting stuff to improve the broadcast. Look at that kick from the Mosman team. Tremendous, very deep in Seaforth territory. Oh, and there's a tackle. Tremendous tackle. Stop the Seaforth team in their tracks. They're driving on though, and we've managed to pinch the ball, pilfer the ball. Seaforth might have been offside there, sir. And it'll be a line out on the western side of the ground, and it'll be a Mosman throw. Sir marshalling the troops. Making sure they're complying with the rules. Not allowed to lift in this age group. And it's unusual to see a guy with 4 on his back throwing in. The short banker ball. There we go. Oh, fantastic stuff. A glimmer of hope there for the Mosman side. Might have copped a little knock to the nose there. He's coming off and seeing the medics. And isn't that good from the Seaforth player? Going to see if his adversary is okay. Tremendous camaraderie between these two teams. Fierce competitors on the field. But tremendous mateship, as it should be. Here we go again. We've got a line out on the western side, just the other side of the 22, and it'll be a Seaforth throw. Let's see what he does this time. Short throw again. Well, Seaforth trying to drive through the line. The Mosman defence staunch. White headgear driving it up for Seaforth. Sir shrugging his shoulders. Hard to see who's actually got possession at the moment. I believe it's Seaforth. The Mosman defence ferocious. Spreading now, driving the Seaforth team back, notwithstanding their possession. Mosman pilfer the ball, drive back in through the defence, trying their best they can under the conditions. Very boggy out there at the moment. As mentioned earlier, the greenskeepers won't be happy with this. Ruck formed, Mosman with the ball. Interesting tactic here. Pushing hard. So close to the line now. Here's there's a player down. And some substitutions being made by the Seaforth side. Interesting decision from the coaching staff. Coming off now. Mosman staying with the same team. A little bit of instruction being provided out there in the momentary break. Good crowd here at Rawson Park, but as I said, completely COVID compliant. Parents enjoying themselves on a Friday night after a hard week at work. Good to see. Some dedicated parents standing there under brollies on the sideline, supporting the kids. Nothing but positive encouragement coming from the sideline, which is always good. So, Sir providing instructions to the captain of the Mosman team. Not sure what that's all about. A quick tap and go, driving toward the line. Oh, never have I seen such a gargantuan effort. Just outstanding. Driving over, and there's a try to the Mosman team. Outstanding. Reward for effort is an understatement. The boys have persisted, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. So Mosman Wales 5, Seaforth 49. Outstanding effort that. Patience personified. Waited for the weakness in the gap and saw it and chased it. Here we go. We're going to have a kick now. Using the fluorescent tee. Having a chat with Sir. He's lining the tee up. I've always found that interesting. And then the ball, the no knees tactic, a very rushed preparation. Going back to the ball now. 3, 4, 5. Couple sideways and we'll have a crack. It's good effort from the young man. So the score remains Mosman 5, Seaforth 49. So Mosman to receive the ball. Seaforth to get us underway again. Coaching staff at Mosman have done a tremendous job with this under the guidance of Director Boozy. It's been an outstanding effort from these young men. Mosman received the ball, gather it quickly. Seaforth a little bit confused with the tactic of the Mosman boys there. Obviously something that coach has taught them. First 3 guys miss it and the 4th one picks it up. Must admit I'd be confused by that. Here we go. Seaforth with the ball. Pushing on now. Running back and around. Something I've always found effective. Seaforth running toward the try line now. Oh, track. Oh, goodness me. Couple of missed tackles there. Seaforth getting the ball back. Saved by the Mosman defence there. Well done to those boys. And a dive across the line. Mosman appealing to the referee. He's making some signal. He's given a penalty to Mosman. Well, there's a turn up for the books. I wouldn't have expected that. So I think it'll be a quick tap and go. Not to be disappointed. There we are. Seaforth pill for the ball. Sir with his arm out. What a surprise for a knock on, no less. Seaforth with the ball, driving toward the line. There we are, 14, trying to push through that Mosman defence, but driven back. Good effort, Wales. Really good effort. Seaforth running around again. Just a little bit fitter than the Mosman team, I fear. Oh, and a great effort for a defensive tackle. Sorry about the pause there. AR's got his flag in the air. Sir's got his arm in his armpit. Not sure what's going on there. Do we have a score? No, we've got a line out on the other side. It'll be a Mosman throw on the 5 metre. Very deep in Mosman territory. Let's see what the Whales can come up with here. The ball's tumbled out. And it appears a score. A try to Seaforth. That'll be 54 Seaforth, Mosman 5. So it'll be interesting to see who's the kicker this time. I can't see if it's the same one or not. Tee down, the no-knee approach. Very quick, these under-9s. Goodness me, he's got a longer run-up than Lenny Pascoe. Here we go, straight at the ball. Good effort, but unfortunately not to convert. And that's full time. Mosman Wales 5, Seaforth 54. Marvellous clash that. I'm sure the Wales will learn a lot from that encounter. Seaforth buoyant in their celebrations, as they should be. For the Mosman boys to be commended, they didn't stop. Marvellous effort. We'll be back here in a moment. person probably turned him off. Right, here we go. This is the under-9s clash between Mosman and the Norse Pirates. Very evenly matched clash, this. Here we go. There's fluorescent red boots to white headgear to red headgear to black headgear. Marvellous combination, that. Don't get tired of saying it. Out the back. Tremendous movement of the ball, this Mosman side. Look at that, red headgear backing up again. Great stuff. Spreading the ball wide. Pirates defence unsure what to do to combat this. Haven't seen it before. And here we go, heading toward the line. The flash. No, he's been brought down on the 20. No, he hasn't. Goodness me, Herculean strength to drag through that tackle and the presence of mind to go around and put it under the post. Outstanding stuff. Mosman 5, North Pirates 0 with the kick to come. What a conversion. We haven't seen a traditional kick like that in millennia. That's outstanding from the young man. Even Sir's hopping mad in celebration. Anyway, let's go. It'll be North Pirates to kick off. We'll get us underway again. Once again, Mosman very disciplined in their structure. Set beautifully. There's the kick, very deep. Very strategic kick, that, more territory. Red headgear gathering the ball for Mosman. Running straight back up. Great stuff. A little bit high there from the Pirate. Half back in the fluorescent headgear going to white headgear at number 10. Black headgear at inside. Then out to outside centre. Wrapped around again. The old slider and blocker move. And cutting back inside. Mosman doing a tremendous job. Who coaches this side? Just so well drilled. Sir's called a penalty. Mosman rewarded for their ferocious attack. Good to see that. The referees rewarding imagination and endeavour. Look at this white headgear. Nobody can touch him. Great pass outside. Look at that. And has the presence of mind to step back inside to keep the ball out of touch and retain possession. Mature beyond his years, that man. Red headgear taking the pass out of the ruck. Mosman pulled the ball out. Feeded outside, number 10. 12 gets caught. Pirates had the opportunity there, failed to capitalise. Sir's playing advantage, calling it back for a scrum. Knock on apparently by the Mosman team. So we'll have a scrum in between the 10 and the halfway mark. On the just west of the cricket pitch, although the boys seem determined to have it on the cricket pitch. Sir calling them back now. My cameraman has caught a fatal case of the hiccups. So I might have to run the camera as well. Who said boys can't multitask? Here we go. Pirates with the ball. Holding back now. Ruck formed. AR in the way, so I can't quite see what's going on there. Pirates with the ball now running across the field. A great tackle from the Mosman boy, bringing him down just on the halfway. Such endeavour I've not seen since Burke and Wills. Go. Pushing the ball up. Pirates undecided as who's going to take possession of that ball. Mosman not able to capitalise on the indecision. Pirates retain possession. Oh, there's a runaway pirate. Might be Jack Sparrow. The captain's brought down on the 10. Gets up and goes again. There's a ruck there. Oh, and Sir's blown it up for a penalty. Not releasing. Right, Mosman will have the quick tap and go. Good on them for moving it. There'll be a ball out wide, I'm sure. No, the wingers decide to go inside into the defence. No chance of receiving the ball out there, son. So we have a ruck formed. Sir's blown up another penalty. The imagination of these referees is just indeterminable. Here we go. Red headgear having the ball now. Running through to the fence. Great. And there's another penalty from Sir. Player getting assistance on the ground. Interestingly, it's the player who's accused of committing the offence. Let's hope he's all right. These young men put in a tremendous effort after a hard day at school. Come out here and play under lights. Great experience for them. Medic just saying to the young man, there we go, he's lifted from the ground. Applause from the sideline for the courageous efforts of the young fella. Good to see. Sir getting play underway again. Mosman will do the tap and go. There they go. Sir, don't keep blowing your whistle. Mosman driving the ball up. A real tussle this game. Testament of the effort of both teams. Ball comes out. Oh, tremendous ingenuity by the man. Perfect prawn placement. Halfback getting the ball out quickly. Good distribution from the halfback. Running back the other way. Such initiative from the young Mosman player. Running through the Pirates' defence. Such swashbuckling attack I've never seen. And the ball gets loose on the other side of the ground. Very slippery out there tonight. Pirates have pilfered the ball. Running backwards. An interesting strategy. They're coming forward now. Mosman bringing him to ground. What a tremendous tackle. A lot of my players could learn something from that. So we've got a ruck just this side of the 22. Mosman, fluorescent headgear to white headgear, who's just run through that defence like a hot knife through butter. Unfortunately spills the ball and will have a line out almost right on the 22 on the western side of the ground, and it'll be a Pirates throw-in. Sir organising the troops. Making sure there's straight lines, correctly spaced. There we go. Right, he's happy now. So are we all that that's finished. There's the throw. Good throw. Pirates win the line out. Ruck now. Mosman there in their counter rucking. And they've pilfered the ball. Tremendous stuff. White headgear running along. Gets it out to red headgear. And bloody poles in my way. No headgear. Making great inroads into Pirates territory until he's tackled and brought down. And what a great ball out wide. And there's the try in the corner. Fantastic stuff from Mosman. Little team in Moore Park might be able to learn a thing or two from this young under-9 side. Moving the ball and spreading the defence and having some faith in themselves. Marvellous stuff, that. Right, and we'll have the conversion now. Let's see the technique employed by the under-9s. Going back a long way. Here we go. There's the kick. Oh, a valiant attempt, but a little wide. So the score remains 12 Mosman, Northern Pirates, or North's Pirates, 0. Just quickly mention our sponsors. I know these guys like to get back and kick off quickly, but Richard Crooks Constructions, Sydney Slice, Vision Personal Training, Design and Construct, A Taste of India, Ray White Lower North Shore, and the Buena Vista Hotel, my favourite drinking place. Here we go. Pirates to get us underway. Wonder if it is Captain Jack Sparrow. Sir providing a bit of instruction. Perhaps too much instruction. While we're young, ref. Here we go. Low trajectory kick into territory. Mosman territory, I should say. Red headgear gathering well. Coming up. And, oh, he's going through this defence like they're not there. Goodness me. Brought down just 5 metres into the Pirates' territory. Great run from that young man. Sure, coach will be happy with that. There's the dummy. 10 doing the cutout, or cut back. And Sirs found a penalty for offside. There was a number of penalties there, and I wouldn't have picked that one. Anyway, I'm not doing that job, but he is. So, Pirates to have a tap and go, I think. There we go. Running up now, the Pirates running at the line, met by a blue wall of defence, a ferocious wall of defence, if I do say so. Mosman pill for the ball. There's fluorescent headgear stepping in, stepping out. Marvellous stuff. There's the don't argue, but brought down. Great prawn placement. Back the other side. The backs doing their job, spreading wide. And up the middle. Fantastic stuff. They're almost back at halfway. Valiant effort from these boys. Put on his back now, but a long place there. Mosman taking possession. Driving the Pirates back. There we go. White headgear, red headgear. How often have we seen that combination tonight to black headgear? Running around outside. Goodness me, they've made the Pirates look simply unseaworthy. Here we go. Brought down finally, just shy of the 22 in Pirate territory. Sir yet to blow his whistle. That's confusing me. Here we go, spreading the ball wide now. White headgear. Oh, good. Tried to go himself. Out to red headgear. Great offload. Tremendous offload. That's worthy of the Australian Sevens team. Just tremendous stuff, that. Red headgear putting the try down just behind the posts. Outstanding stuff. I'm looking forward to this kick. Not as much as he wasn't. Anyway, unfortunately not made, so the score remains at 17 Mosman, North Pirates 0. Great effort from this Mosman team. Just very well drilled, very well coached as an under-9 unit. They're all playing as a team. And the Pirates to get us underway. There's the kick. Good kick from the Pirates player. Got an awkward bounce for the Mosman player. It's into touch. That's a good strategic kick from the Pirates. Plenty of territory gained there. They're about 3 metres the other side of the 22, deep in Mosman territory. It'll be a Mosman throw, though, for the line-out. Sir again providing instruction. More instructions than an IKEA furniture kit. Still going. While we're young, sir. I'm sure the boys know what a metre is. There it is. Can't quite see. I think Mosman have won the line out. There it is. Ball coming through the backs. White headgear. He's had a great game tonight. Driving up forward. Got a bit of a ruck form there. Mosman halfback going himself. Courageous move from the young man. Ball being moved by the back line. Very good initiative from the young man in the dark headgear. Drawing the whole defence from the Pirates across. Creating some space. Now they've got to move the ball quickly back this way. And again, and again. Oh, look at that. Just champagne stuff. Oh, great stuff from the Pirates. Pilfering the ball in mid-run. Good offload. A little bit of confusion now. Another offload. Too many players around the ball for mine. A ruck formed. Who's got the ball out now? Great arm wrestle this match. It's a marvellous spectacle. If I could only see it without my glasses on. Here we go. Good to see Sir letting the game flow a little bit. Mosman grabbed the ball. That's red headgear. White headgear over the top. Fluorescent headgear there. 2 pips on the whistle. What's that signal? Not seen that before. That's generally used when someone's in distress in the water. What's he saying now? Have a player down or a timeout. I'm going to take a guess that we're going to have a scrum of some description, but Sir scraping the ground like a rooster in a chook yard. Not sure what he's up to down there. It looks like we'll have a scrum right on the 22 and will be a Pirate feed. Goodness me, it'll take Sherlock Holmes to work that out. There's a pip on the whistle, and finally we get a signal. So it will be a scrum on the 22. It'll be a Pirates feed. And there it is. They've won that. Moving the ball beautifully as the rain starts to tumble down again. Goodness me, these Pirates boys are ferocious in their endeavour. Still got the ball, still driving forward. Oh, Mosman pilfer it. White headgear, beautiful move. Stepping inside the defence, out to red headgear. And once again, that combination just working beautifully. And all of a sudden, we're back nearly at the 10. And Sir's blown up another penalty. Arm out now. Red headgear copying a high tackle in my view. Sir still with his arm out playing advantage. Mosman still in possession. Aqua headgear to white headgear. There's the don't argue. Driving forward, brushing off the Pirate defender. We're down there and AR with his flag up. Sir just having a look. Apparently got something wrong with his shoulder there. Now he's directing traffic. So we're going to have a line out on the western side of the ground, in between the 10 and the 22. No, we're not. He's confused me yet again. Probably not hard to do at this point. No, we are going to have a line out. Even the AR was confused there. Anyway, it'll be a Pirate throw. Short again to the front. And that's full time here at Rawson Park. The final score, Mosman 17. The final score for this half, Mosman 17, North Pirates 0. Sorry, just in a bit of a hurry to get home. As riveting as this game is. Anyway, so it'll be interesting to see what the coaches have to say at this time. Unfortunately, we're not allowed down in the huddle. Coaching staff on both teams quite conscious of their strategies being leaked to the other side. And I may well be biased to one side. Anyway, it's half time here at Rawson Park. Mosman 17, North Pirates 0. Thanks to our sponsors, Richard Crooks Constructions, A Taste of India, Vision Personal Training, Ray White, Lower North Shore, Design and Construct, Harris Farms Markets, and Sydney Breast Cancer Foundation, Burpees for Boobs. Tremendous effort from everybody here tonight, all the teams coming out in this inclement weather. The rain stopped momentarily. I'd like to thank all the volunteers, the ARs, the refs, people who man the kiosk. None of this happens without any of those people. We should always remember that. Good to see people out in the community being responsible but having some fun. Okay, here we go in the last stanza of the Friday night Festival of the Boot here in Mosman. Not sure what that sound was in the background. So there's a ruck formed, Mosman with the ball, white headgear, taken out to red headgear, who strategically ran over the ball, left it for black headgear. Back to what looks like shiny headgear to me. And, oh dear, off the line quickly the Pirates. Swashbuckled the halfback there. Mosman still retaining possession though, well done. A little bit slippery out there as evident by the players' behaviour then. Running down the outside there on the eastern side of the ground. Sir's blown up a penalty. Scratching around like a rooster in a hen house there. AR's got his arms in the air, goodness knows why. Sir's called the penalty. No, he's called a line out. Goodness me. He's worse at signalling than an amputee trying to do semaphore. Here we go. It'll be a Pirates throw. Bloody hell, Nigel Owen straighter than that. Look at this. Now he's going to re-throw it. There we go. That's much better. Pirates win the line out. Pushing up harder. Might be easy for me to watch on the television here. Ferocious defence by the Pirates. Oh, Mosman Pill for the ball, using the back swell. There's shiny headgear again. Offloading the ball. Good initiative there. Wow, what a tackle from the Pirates boy. No headgear there. Fluorescent Boots picks it up again. Great stuff that from the Pirates boys. They haven't given up yet. Oh dear, a little bit of confusion in the attack there. Not sure which strategy they were going with, the green or the black ball. Anyway, Mosman counter-rucking good. Wouldn't surprise me if they come out with this. Pirates strong over the ball though. There it comes, and then how? Oh, goodness me, sir, looking at a different law book than me. Pirates with the ball, running around the Mosman defence. Good initiative by the Pirate. Running away. That's Jack Sparrow again, surely. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle from the young man in the yellow headgear. There it is. Mosman attempting to pilfer the ball then. Cognizant of the laws. Fantastic stuff. Pirates being driven back. Notwithstanding they got possession, they lost about 5 metres, 10 metres there. Fantastic from Mosman. Oh, slid off the tackle. What a treff. Fantastic tackle from the young man. Stopped him in his tracks. It looked legal from my perspective, and I'm sure there was no malicious intent. A couple of strategic substitutions now from the Mosman coaching staff. Just bringing some new players on. Sir going to have a chat with the Mosman boys. And Sir has issued a yellow card in under nines. I'm not supposed to offer an opinion, but seriously, I thought we're supposed to be teaching boys, educating them, not punishing them. Didn't appear there was much explanation there. It was just, here's a card, get off, you've tackled someone high. Anyway, that's my point of view. Probably not allowed. Some might say, unless you're getting a yellow card, you're not playing. And now he's called back a penalty. A tap and go from the Pirates, I would expect. Mosman, look at their defensive line, straight as a die. They're all up, all disciplined, not shaken by the yellow card. And there's a kick for touch. First one we've seen tonight. Good initiative by the Pirates team. Sir, as de rigueur, we'll have a chat with them, align them again, another chat, step back, and here we go with the throw. Good movement of the ball by the Pirates. Mosman defence again, impenetrable. What is their kryptonite, as you might say? Pirates haven't found it yet. Very close to touchline, I'm sure, from on the outer side there. And Sir with his arm out again, blowing it up. We'll have a quick, or perhaps not so quick, tap and go from the Pirates team. But a tap and go in any event. Oh dear, that young man will get the Turnstile Award. Missing the tackle there. Pirates going deep into Mosman territory, over now the 10-metre line, in between the 22 and the 10-metre. Great stuff from the Pirates, but better from the Wales defence. Wouldn't surprise me if they come up with the ball here. Sir having a close look. Pirates with the ball, a little bit confused as to which way they're going to go. But don't argue, works on the Mosman defender. And they make some yards, getting closer to the 22 there. Should swing the ball back this way. No, they've gone with the pick and go. Getting over the 22 now. A good strategy there employed by the young man. There we go again. A ruck forms on the outside. Should spread the ball wide now. That'll be my instruction. No, a pick and go. Meets the Mosman defence. Sir with a close eye on the ruck, looking for an infringement. Instructing the boys to keep back. Pirates come closely this way. I might have called that a knock on, but apparently, he has. For once, Sir and I agree. Look at this. White headgear streaming away from the Pirate defence. A great tackle from the Pirate player. There we go, ruck formed. Defence staunch from the Wales. Aqua headgear driving that. Look, it's taken 3 or 4 of them to pull him down. A great prawn placement from him. And there's the ball out the back. White headgear knocking it on, unfortunately. And Sir calling up a penalty. So he's going to call a scrub. Just shy of the 22 in Mosman territory. It'll be a Pirate feed. The Mosman scrub have been superior tonight. Notwithstanding they're uncontested, but in my view it's superior. At least the boys are learning structures. There we go. Given the amount of time Sir spends instructing them in the scrum, you would think it was contested. Here we go. Pirate defence again, running across the ground. Seems to be a strategy employed all night tonight. Going to push over the top now. No, the Mosman defence, they've found a hole. We'll push wide into touch there. Great defence from the Mosman team. And the Pirates will have a line out on the eastern side of the ground. No. There's a player down, it would appear. Let's hope he's all right, a Mosman player. Trainer running out there. We'll have a moment of interruption in play. Take a moment to thank our sponsors, Richard Crooks Construction, Sydney Slice, Vision Personal Training, Design and Construct, A Taste of India, Harris Farms Markets, Ray White Lower North Shore, and the Buena Vista Hotel. Marvellous place for a refreshment on a winter's night or a summer's night, or in fact any night. And there's the line out. It would appear Mosman gather the ball and Sir's found some issue. So Mosman to throw in again. They are providing a little bit of narrative to Sir. There's the throw. Great throw from the young hooker. And go down again. These boys, the Mosman coaching staff have done a tremendous job with this team. White headgear taking the ball up. The don't argue as he goes into the contact. Taking the ball to ground. And then the perfect prawn placement, exactly as it should be. Fluorescent headgear to white, to orange headgear to shiny headgear, running back through. The only criticism of that is, why are they running back into the defence? It'll be a mystery to me. But I'm sure the coaching staff have drilled that into the boys as a strategy. Now here we go, out wide to dark headgear. He's going to take them all on. Goes to ground. The long place. Lovely to see that. Not often used now. Rolling, fighting. Look at that. Protection of the ball. And patchwork headgear cutting back inside. Might have been a high tackle, sir. How about a yellow card for that one? Interesting interpretation of that rule. There we go. The tap and go from Mosman. White headgear out to orange headgear. Skipping, and he's found another penalty, telling them to get back 10. One might ask the question, have you ever heard of advantage, sir? But not for me to question. Here we go. White headgear taking it up. The don't argue for two of them. Goodness me, what a great effort from him. Over halfway now. Look at that. The protection of the ball is just unquestionable from the Mosman team. Every man on this team worth his salt. Protecting aqua headgear, taking the ball to ground. There's fluorescent headgear and red boots. Great combination for mine. Dark headgear running along now. Oh, through the pirate defence. Down the prawn placement. Mosman players appealing to Sir, and they're rewarded for their effort. White headgear taking it straight up into dark headgear. He's at the pick and go, having the presence of mind not to do the offload, but putting the long place down. That's twice in 2 minutes. Marvellous. White headgear taking it. Ball protected. Great offload in the tackle. Aqua headgear going wide. Oh, he's leaving them in his wake. Fantastic. We saw the Bolt earlier doing that sort of thing. Obviously, he's been paying attention. Oh, and Sir's blown it up. What for, Sir? Not for me to question, especially given I grew up playing AFL. Not releasing, apparently. Anyway, Pirates with the ball. Goes to ground, a ruck forms. Counter-rucking from Mosman, good. Albeit the Pirates come away with the ball. Not sure where to go. More circles than Canberra. Here we go. Great tackle. Outstanding tackle. If he was playing great, he'd get the big hit award. Fantastic stuff. Look at this. Mosman halfback going himself. Great initiative from the young man. You can't teach that sort of stuff. The pass out wide. Oh, my goodness. He's come back to where all the defence is. But he'll put it over anyway. That's patchwork headgear's gone over for the try. Outstanding stuff. And you can hear the crowd going wild. They're all off their feet. The score now, 22 Mosman, North Pirates 0. Fantastic result for the boys. Great effort from that. And let's see what the conversion tactic is here. Will we get a drop kick? I think we will, Sir. Once again, providing instruction. Anybody you'd think is the fat controller giving that much instruction. Here we go. Oh, a valiant attempt by the young man, but just wide on the eastern side. So the score remains 22 to Mosman, 0 to the North Pirates. And thanks so much to our sponsors, Richard Crooks Constructions, Sydney Slice, Vision Personal Training, Ray White Lower North Shore, A Taste of India, Harris Farms Markets, and InvestSmart. So it'll be the Pirates to get us underway again. Sir pulling his socks up. All important, that move, the sock pulling move. There we go. Providing instruction yet again. There we go. Low trajectory kick into Mosman territory. Unfortunately not forward. Someone just knocking on the door of the soundproof booth, getting quite enthusiastic about their knocking. So Sir's blown up a penalty on the other side of the ground. I'll just momentarily take over the camera as well. Once again, just to note, multitasking. Right, so we'll just try and have focus on the ball. Right, so we've got a scrum. Pirates feed. Oh, beautiful movement off the back there. Here we go again. Oh, and Mosman pilfer the ball. David Pocock-esque in that pilfer. Just tremendous stuff from Headgear. Pinched it, as our famous Wallaby man Rod Kafer would say. There we go, out to white Headgear. Wouldn't surprise me if Richie McCall was off the line a little bit early there. Sir appears to be on top of that. Playing advantage now, out wide to the Mosman player. Look at that. Only to be caught by the Pirate defence. Great stuff from the Pirates. Pulling him down. White Headgear, the cutout, that was the old blocker. Fantastic move that. Oh, goodness me, I wouldn't want to crash onto that cricket pitch. White Headgear picking it up again. Going wide, leaving the Pirate defence in his wake. Pinning his ears back. He goes over the 22. He's pushing on home. You can hear the crowd getting excited. Fantastic try in the corner. Outstanding stuff from White Headgear. And there we go, another try. 27 to Mosman, 0 to the Pirates. My golly, the crowd got excited there. I haven't seen that since the 1922 VFL Grand Final at the MCG. Just outstanding stuff. Everybody on their feet cheering. Sir checking his watch. Clearly got to be somewhere. Great stuff. Oh, it appears we have a Pirate player down. Let's hope the young man's okay. Go for the conversion with the drop kick. Oh, he's put one side and this time that side. And there's those bloody ARs waving the flag about. That's a rugby league thing. It is not rugby union. I'm going to have to publish a paper on this. And he's still waving it. Perhaps he suffers from some form of Tourette's. You just don't signal if you miss the conversion in rugby union. Then again, that just might be a symptom of COVID conditions. People getting very confused between sports. The young man's still down on the ground over there, the physio in attendance. Let's hope he's okay. And Sir's called full time. So the final score here at Rawson Park, Mosman 27, a well-deserved win over the North Pirates, 0. The game fought in good spirits. Tremendous effort from both teams. Commiserations to the Pirates and congratulations to the Whales. Well done. And that's the last game here from Rawson Park. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have, please push the subscribe button. We've got to get over that 500 subscribers, and we're pretty close. And then we have our own devoted channel, and we can put all sorts of interesting stuff on there, and you'll probably laugh more than you've ever laughed. But let's have a bit of fun and push the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for listening. Cheers.